let's talk about Mohamed Salah, Chris.
The man for the big occasion, the man for the big stadium, the man for the big meetings, whatever you want to say it. This man, time and time again, over and over, delivers. Like, I am so much more nervous when he's on a penalty than when he's given that chance at the end of the game there, because I did not think for a single second that Mo Salah would miss that. It didn't cross my mind, not at all. No matter how well he's playing or how poorly he's playing, it doesn't matter. When you put Mo Salah in those situations, he will finish. He will score the goal over and over again. It's just incredible what this lad has done over the last 7 years.
I saw a quote from Pep Guardiola and I saw it via like an Instagram meme, so I don't know where it came from, and other people might be able to correct me in the comments on it, but it was Guardiola talking about Haaland and basically saying Haaland's not Peter Crouch. If he was Peter Crouch, we'd use him more, like around, in the general build-up. And this is Salah's thing. I have got this vision of Mohamed Salah of 17-18 when he scored 1,000 goals and was having the entire teams chase him like it was some sort of Hanna-Barbera cartoon.
Yeah.
And that is not Mohamed Salah anymore.
Not anymore.
And he's not going to be that player again, not in this league. But he keeps scoring goals and assisting. That is his 15th combined goal and assist so far this season. That's 8 goals and 7 assists in all.
And the heir apparent, Saka, who has a brilliant game, is nowhere near him. Not from the start. Take the stats from wherever you want. Salah is better by goal and assist metrics and always has been than Saka. Take him from 18 months ago, take him from 2 years ago. Mo Salah's got more all the time, and yet he's not spoken about in the same way.
And I miss his physicality. I miss his pace. I'm sure a couple of examples of it where he started to stretch them, and that was cool. He gave Timber a couple of things to think about, and that I think that obviously Timber goes off injured in the end, but that's what I want. I like Salah to mix it up a bit. You can't just keep bashing things into the channel and ask him to chase them down. Not against fullbacks with pace, because he'll lose them, and you start to play him into a bit of a hole when you do that. But if we can work him into dangerous areas, and he'll work himself into dangerous areas as well. He's still the guy. He's the main man. He'll get his chance. He'll take his chance, and that's. I said it before. Saka's brilliant, and like Saliba's brilliant. I think Raya's a good goalie, and I think they've got good players in a variety of positions. But Saka, as an example, he needs to get to that level of output that Salah's at, and he's got loads of time, and he's brilliant, and he might well do that. He's getting better.
I'm sure he will do. He's excellent.
But right now, you're right. Salah is still the king on that right-hand side, and again, as good as Saliba is, and obviously doesn't play in this game, but like Virgil van Dijk is still the absolute king in that position. They've got potentially the next in line, but neither of our guys are prepared to give that top spot up just yet. And so Liverpool don't dominate the game. They don't dominate possession. They're not expected to. It's Arsenal at the Emirates, and we've come away feeling brilliant about the point, but also feeling maybe we could have done a bit better, could have done a bit more. But Salah's the one who's gone there and done the business when we really needed a point in that, because a point is much better for us than them. And Salah, once again, just it's a goal.
It's academic. It's academic, and it always has been with Salah there. And as I say, danger of repeating myself here, but you just know it's going to be, because he's done it for so long. And listen, I don't think, we're past the best of Mo Salah. I think we all know that. I think the fact that we have to see Darwin Núñez track back and play right back and left back suggests that Salah's game has changed enough for this coaching staff to say, it's not on you, mate. Yeah. We just want you at the business end. And that's okay. He's paid his dues.
The day he stops scoring those goals,
that's when you fucking worry about him.
And we're fucked, and you've made a bad call. But he's so good at scoring goals and getting assists. I remember Jurgen Klopp being asked about Daniel Sturridge and Divock Origi back in the day, and said, would you play 2 up front because you've got this option? And he was like, when I play them, if they score loads of goals, then I'll have no choice but to keep playing them. And they did a few times. I think they did like Southampton in a League Cup and West Ham away from home. But like by and large, they weren't doing enough to ever facilitate the change. we are built to afford Salah's position on the pitch because Mo Salah goes and wins points for Liverpool Football Club. And while he's still doing that, will he be doing that next season for us? I don't know. The more I do see it, I can understand the argument why you might think this might be the last. This might be Gerrard's 13-14, where you can get you're in numbers, but your legs aren't there, and I don't know how long that continues for. But it's to be very Mo Salah about it. I'm not even worried about next season. Let's just see what this season holds, because right now, again, he's scoring goals and he's getting assists for them.
That's it, isn't it? And I think, listen, he played one really bad ball where he cuts inside, doesn't he? And I think he was trying to dink it over the top to somebody and he completely overhits it. But for the most part, for every time he tries to take Timber on, he does well more often than not. Normally he's lost the ball because he might have been doubled up on, or he recycles the ball to Trent or to Ryan Gravenberch or whoever it is over there, Szoboszlai later on and stuff like that. But, he'll go both ways a little bit more nowadays, won't he? And so every time he tries to take Timber on, he'll also cut back. Mm-hmm. And so he's got the defender going, well, which way is he going to go now? Whereas I actually think when he was at the top of his game, he'd just keep going the same way and try and beat him, because 3 out of 4 he beat his man and get in on the box. He's had to change his game.
It's a pace thing, isn't it?
It is a pace thing, but he's adapting his game really well, and he's adapted it over the last 18 months in front of our eyes.
And just a couple of situations where actually when Trent was emboldened to go and support the attack a bit more, Lim linking with Trent on the front foot, really good. That helps to stretch them. Getting in the box and just having the ball pinged to him. Once we stopped going long from goal kicks, Salah got better in the game, because we saw it against Chelsea. He was a fantastic outball from goal kicks, but actually play it back to Kelleher and then just dink it so that it's dropping on his feet, at his waist, on his chest, and then all of a sudden it's advantage Salah, because you're not stronger than Mo Salah. You might be faster than Mo Salah or taller than Mo Salah, but you're not stronger than Mo Salah. And if you're you're wrestling and he's got it, good luck. I mean, he should get more free kicks than he does, and he should get more penalties than he does.
He should get more free kicks than Grealish.
He should be better protected, but he's not. Imagine if he was, we'd have another weapon in the arsenal, which is being robbed from us. But once we start to play the right type of passes to Mo Salah, pass it to him in the box, defenders panic because his close control is so good, and they don't know he doesn't get penalties, because everyone thinks he dives and wins all these kind of stuff, and he doesn't. But that's fine, as long as everyone thinks he does. It means that people are a bit standoffish with him in the box. But yeah, a much better performance. Not, again, I don't know when I say not a vintage Mo Salah performance, I've done a lot this season. I don't really know what that is anymore for this Mo Salah.
A vintage Salah performance nowadays, for me, is a goal and assist.
Yeah, it's at the very least, it's a goal or an assist in every game of football.
That's a standard Mo Salah performance, and that's what he's done time and time again. So thank you, Mo.
Yeah, SofaScore have given him a 7.7. Who Scored have given him a 7.5, and FOTMO have given him a 7.9. Sound. Do you agree with just broadly on those then? I mean, SofaScore have got him as our joint highest rated player with Virgil van Dijk. Who Scored have got him as our second highest rated player behind Virgil van Dijk, 7.5 to 7.6. And FOTMob have got him as our highest, 7.9 to 7.8.
All I can tell you is that these stat sites are output merchant lovers, and I preferred Ibu Konate.
Yeah. I thought Ibu Konate was our man of the match as well, as much as he's done it, and I'm grateful. I'm eternally grateful, because both of those players scored the goals that me and Liverpool have taken a point from the Emirates and therefore stolen 2 points off it to Arsenal title challenge, or an Arsenal top 4 recovery, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, that's fine, but I agree. I thought Ibu Konate's performance was warranting of a little bit more than it was given, but actually great. If Virgil van Dijk and Mo Salah, the old guards, the golden oldies of this wonderful side, are still able to contribute like that, then it goes back to it. It's a thing that Arsenal don't have. Yeah. Who are the title winners in that Arsenal team? Who are the world class, Team of the Year, Ballon d'Or, constantly nominated footballers in that Arsenal team? They're still quite young in terms of what they're
quite
doing.
young, and listen, they might get the flowers, mightn't they, in terms of Saka, but that's mad to me, because they've ignored Salah for years when he's been the best player. I mean, who is it that's going to get the Ballon d'Or this season?
Vinicius Junior.
Vinicius Junior. Has he got as many goals and assists as Salah in the last 12 months? Probably not. He probably has, to be fair, but I don't know.
What a wonderful
I've got
thing
no
to say
idea. I've got no idea whatsoever. What I do disagree with is Rice being the man of the match on 2 of these stat sites, by the way, and Saka being the man of the match on 1 of them.
Let them have it. Out of interest, of all the games that Mo Salah has figured in this season, which is to say he's made 13 appearances in all comps, he's got 8 goals and 7 assists in all comps so far this season. The only games where he hasn't had a goal or an assist are AC Milan away in the Champions League, Nottingham Forest at Anfield, Crystal Palace away. In every other game, he's either got a goal or an assist or both in those football matches.
Mr. Consistent.
Brilliant. So there you go. What do you think, and what did you think on Mo Salah's performance? Do you think that he was a man of the match contender, or do you agree with us with the correct shout, which is Ibu Kanate? Let us know. Do you drop a like and positive vibes and all that good stuff? And thank you so much for joining us here on the Player Ratings podcast. Thank you, Chris.
Thank you, Paul.
Thank you, Mo Salah.
Thank you, Mo Salah.
And we'll see you all very soon. Ta-ra.